Welcome in to Horse Club. I'm Corey, and joining me today is Carrie. And what's you got there?
I got a nightmare.
What else you got there?
What else I got there?
Yeah, you've got other stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. Got a little crow man.
Little Crowman.
Little crow man.
All right.
Little samurai dude. Samurai guinea pig.
Oh no, Sokar was hoping for something cursed.
I mean, give me a minute.
That's okay.
Will this do?
I guess.
I guess. All right. Anyway.
Today, Carrie and I are going to be playing a game called Beak, Feather, and Bone. And
Yeah.
Carrie's provided me with a slideshow to run that we can use to roughly go over what is physically in that book, but on the screen. Right?
Yep. Yes.
All right, here's slideshow.
All right. Let's go. All right. So, Beak, Feather, and Bone. Today we will be creating a town of Ravenfolk using this lovely game that I kickstarted with a bunch of other people back in I think 2020. So, all right, you can go to the next slide. Okay, so first of all, this is just a summary. I'm cutting out some of the details. I really do think that this game is worthwhile, and you should, go and support them if you can. And there will be links at the end. So anyway, today to play, we're going to need an unlabeled map. The creators of this game have helpfully provided one, and then they made an expansion with 10 more, but really any unlabeled map can do. Where you'll also need note cards, which we are going to be helpfully using Google Docs for.
Yep.
Writing and coloring utensils, because you're going to be drawing on that map. A deck of standard playing cards. You can have a 10-sided die for the mild randomization. And then you need 1 to 10 or more players. So easy enough. Get like 13 of your friends. Let's go.
But you can also play by yourself.
You can play by yourself. All right, next slide. Okay, so to set up, on the map, all the players are going to take a look at it and agree upon the coolest or most interesting looking thing on that map. And they will designate that as the seat of power. The seat of power is not going to do anything until the very end of the game. Then after that, each player will choose a community role for themselves. Now, this is not a character, this is more like a faction. And in the case of lower player counts, you're going to want to choose possibly more than one community role, but each of them will get a distinct turn. I think Corey and I are going to pick 2 roles for ourselves.
Yep.
Once you have your roles picked out, you want to assign a unique color for them. And then after that, you will choose a starting player. Now, I think in the book, it says that the starting player is the person who's used a paper map most recently.
When you say used,
you've navigated to somewhere using a paper map.
I wrapped some Christmas presents in one.
You can go first.
All right, I win.
You win. All right, next slide. Okay, once we get into play, for each turn, you're going to draw a card from that deck of cards. And then, depending on what the suit and the value is, you're going to determine the type of building that you're describing. Face cards are special, and I'll mention them a little bit later. So the value is actually not important for determining the building type. The suit tells you one of 4 flavors of building you will be picking. So then once you have that, you're going to claim a structure on the map, and you're going to color it in with the color corresponding to the role. And we're also going to want to put a little number next to it so we can keep track of it. And then, once you have all of that, you will write 3 sentences describing that building and its purpose. Next slide. So the sentences are: Beak, what do people say about this place? Feather, what does it look like on the outside? And Bone, what's the building like on the inside? So you're not wanting to necessarily say paragraphs of things. This is really more of like flavor. You want to give things room to grow and breathe later, and also to play off of other people's factions later on. Think of the level of detail that you would get in, say, like a setting guide for an RPG, because that's effectively what we're making.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, next slide. So, face cards are special. They score nothing at game end, but they represent that the building you're describing has a rival associated with it. That rival is going to oppose the building's purpose. So once you're done making your describing the building, everything from the prior slide, you pick a different community role, and that's the community role that's the community that this rival's coming from, and then you will also use the 3 sentences to describe the rival. So in this case, Beak, what's the rival's reputation? Feather, what's the rival's appearance? And Bone, what's their true motivation? So this is to give you some, interesting NPCs for your game, non-player characters. All right. So then once all of that is done, we move on to the next player, the next community role. So each community is going to describe 1 building per turn. And then once we finish all of the communities, we will go back, we'll start the round again. This will continue for a set number of turns, pretty much until we agree to finish, like, say, we go for 3 turns or 5 turns, or we go until we run out of cards. And then after the final turn, we're going to take a look at all of the cards that each community drew, sum them up, and then the one with the highest total is the one that has the dominance of the city, and they claim the seat of power. So they get to describe the seat of power with a final beak, feather, and bone. So that's basically it. There's some optional rules for some of the different roles and some of the new roles that were introduced in the expansion, but I think that we can start it off fairly, easy.
Mm-hmm.
And here you go. It's Beak, Feather, and Bone, written by, I think created by this, I'm not going to pronounce their names, but go to one of the 2 links there and support them. I think it's a cool game.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I bought the bundle on itch that came with the extra map thing, and it came with the high quality PNGs that I had to scale down for this tool that we're using because the map
I had that
was
problem.
it's like 5,000 pixels tall, which is bigger than the 4096 that they capped the thing at.
Yeah, I tested this with my friends last weekend, and I used a different tool, and it also complained at me.
How many rounds did you get to go? How many turns?
We had 5 players, and I went 3, and we're supposed to schedule to do another 2 rounds. But we're all working adults, so that's not been scheduled yet.
But I definitely like this, kind of along the lines of the world building stuff I did with Adsy, and then Cass with the using Wondermark or something to build a map for part of the world building for a setting for a game. Even though I'm just going to be using one of their maps that they've thing.
Yeah, but I guess I was just really drawn to this game when I saw it in the Zine Quest Kickstarters, because I'm fine running assembled settings. I can, extrapolate off of what's already there and make it my own, but I can't just start with a fresh page and just go. That's not the way my creativity expresses itself. So, having a tool like this to, focus that, and also to do it with a group of friends who all have buy-in in it, is just perfect.
Yeah, some sort of formalized system.
Exactly.
Follow. So
yeah,
we have to determine seat of power.
Yeah. So there's some pretty cool buildings here. Yeah, they're not all. Corey went and picked the most sci-fi out
I
of all of
did.
them, which
It's
is
like
honestly pretty
Space
sweet.
Ravens.
Space Ravens. So, is it too obvious to make the seat of power the like Saturn thing? Although,
I thought about it
though it might be interesting to leave that open
because there's
for
also to the
someone to
left
claim.
of that. There's like this little tab thing that's
I actually think we should do the tab thing.
that thing up there in the
Yeah.
corner.
So, what's a color that none of us wants to claim? We should color it in
Pink.
pink. Okay. You wanna? I can color it if you want, or
I'll pick a good pink.
you'll pick a color. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Come on, brush size. We do not want a single pixel. That's better.
Okay.
All right. Come on. Wait, I'm on the wrong layer. Haha! I'm on the right layer. Oh god. Oh gosh. Got a better idea for how to do this in a second. Don't worry about how blobby it is.
We will not worry about how blobby it is.
I'm gonna stick the map above our layers and throw it on multiply.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Doop doop.
I trust you to do that because I certainly do not know how.
Wait, it didn't. Do I have to unlock it? There we go. Aha! So that'll preserve the dark lines.
Oh, cool. Okay. I just did less opacity.
Blend modes are cool and everyone should know them.
That is cool. I I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't know. Well, you changed the color. That's pretty matchy.
Yeah, no, I this is how I did it with when I ran it. I formatted it all pretty up.
Yep.
Okay, so factions. Do you have the PDF open?
No,
or should
I don't.
Okay. Let me verbally say what our factions are. So the base game starts with 10/11.
Yeah, the crow drawings from the slideshow are from the example factions in the book.
Yeah, so like.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go through all 10 of them quickly, and then we can double back, and if anything pops out. Okay, so we have the mages, the miners, the farmers, the ranchers, the thieves, the soldiers, the merchants, the elders, and the clerics, and the strangers.
I'm drawn towards mages and thieves.
Okay. So I'm gonna go mages. And thieves. And I'm gonna have us interlaced here.
Yeah.
So when I played this, I played the soldiers, so I'm gonna pick something else. I'm going to do. We'll do the farmers.
All right.
And for mine, my second one, I'm going to do the strangers with a big asterisk.
Yes. We're gonna collaborate a little bit on that.
Yep. So what colors speak to you?
Blue and orange.
Blue and orange. Okay, so we'll say mages are blue. Give you this nice
Oh, cyan. Yes.
cyan, and then I'm gonna give this very orange.
Okay.
Farmers seem we'll say green. Oh no, that's not green.
That's really not green.
That's really not green. And strangers will do purple. Poiple.
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 Oh.
Yeah, I know it's hard to read.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Everything's fine. There.
Yeah, white text.
White text. Okay, so you go first.
All right. So I draw a card.
You draw a card.
I have this handy dandy deck.of.cards. I can flip a Joker. I don't think those are used, are they?
I do not think they are used.
A 7 of diamond.
A 7 of diamond. Okay, I think a diamond is a financial purpose. So turn order key, we have mages 1, 7, diamond. So you pick something on the map that looks interesting.
Financial purpose. I think this weird lily pad thing.
Okay. Nice.
This color. Just gonna do another layer. Coloring that in. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Very precise.
Very
color.
precise. Very color.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Just see your mouse like skittering across the page. A weird little cockroach.
Weird little cockroach.
And then I need a number. So this is, I guess, number 1.
Yeah, you can put like a little 1 next to it.
Pencil. 1. Beautiful.
Beautiful. All
Okay.
right. So what is the name of this place?
The lettuce.
The lettuce. Okay. Beak is, what is it? What do people say about it?
That it's an eyesore.
Okay. Feather, what's it look like on the outside?
It looks like a big pile of romaine lettuce. That's like growing and wilting constantly.
Whoa.
Maybe it doesn't get to like that sludgy stage, but
Excellent. And what's it like on the inside?
it's like the inside of that white space on the Matrix, where it's just like a realm of infinite possibility.
I can spell possibility. Excellent. And horrifying. Congratulations. Yeah. Good job.
We did it, chat.
All right. So then with that, I should have made a template for this.
Oh,
I am very smart. I will do that in the future. Okay. Draw me a card for the farmers.
boop. It's 8 of diamonds.
8 of diamonds. All right. So the farmers get the 8 of diamonds. So that is another financial. Oops. And we've got green. All right, so what looks fun?
That's up to you to decide.
That is up to me to decide. Oh, that looks weird. Let's pick that. Okay. So my opacity is high. Oops. Let's go Z.
Yeah, there you go.
Highlight the leggies.
The most important part of a building.
Yep.
The whole thing falls down without them.
Yep.
Like, we often keep the leggies of the building underground, but you know, some buildings are like a mangrove.
Yes. All right. How do I text on here?
Oh,
That is not very bright.
it's trying.
It's trying. Oop.
You're also trying.
Yes.
Yep.
I've been. What the heck? Why is there a bunch of text here?
It gave you lorem ipsum.
Are you kidding me?
No. It's like, you need a text, right? Here's text.
Oh no. No, no. Oh god, why? No. Why? Why? Why would you do that?
Give up
Corey.
now. Walk away. Just walk.
Corey, can you label my building
Ah,
while I type
you
it?
can just draw too.
I could just draw two.
Yeah.
I could, I
With
guess.
your hand. Just like,
I guess.
"Argh,
All right, so
I used
that's
the pencil tool.
Yeah, what's the size on this thing? 20
5.
pixels. 5? Great. All right, there we go.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right.
Okay, so this is we're going to call it the Ambling Market.
Woo! Marquet.
Marquet. Marquis.
So what's it look like?
So it looks on the outside. It looks like a.
Or what do people say about it? That's Beak, right?
That's what Beak. Is this thing really safe?
People say it's unsafe.
So on the outside, it looks like kind of a typical Roman Greco building, sort of on the top. Not that they'd know what that is.
And then party in the front, or what?
So it's covered in moss, and it has oddly metallic leggies that it just walks around sometimes.
Leggings. It tried to fix it for you.
Yep. All right, and then bone on the inside. It has lots of quaint little market stalls that are filled with fresh fruit and meat and plants.
Okay.
All right. It's just a freaking hazard.
Just a freaking hazard.
Just a hazard. All right. So that's it for my turn. You're up.
Thieves. Drawing
The
a
thieves.
card.
Drawing a card.
6 of clubs.
6 of clubs. All right. So I think clubs are a future purpose.
Future purpose.
I believe. Yep.
Future purpose for the thieves. Alright. I found a spot. I'm trying to pick an orange. Do, 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 do. So this is the cash
How are we spelling that?
with the CH.
Okay. All right. What do people say about the cash?
It seems awfully big in public.
And public
Yep.
or in pub?
And public.
Okay. What's it look like on the outside?
A construction site. Like a mining operation.
Okay. And on the inside?
It's several storerooms for holding loot while it cools off. I do not think the thieves keep cash in their cash. They have like rare works of art that are too hot to sell, to offload, but they need to keep them somewhere. Or they will. You know, this is for the future when they have more stuff.
They're nothing if not good planners. Yeah, you gotta write a
number
little
3.
3 on it.
Reduce. So we've got the strangers or outsiders.
Yep.
Do you need a card?
The strangers, I should say. I do need a card.
You have a 5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds. All right. So that is a monetary. Yeah, that is a financial purpose. So what looks nice? What looks fancy? What looks weird?
Saturn.
I could do Saturn. I feel like I kind of want to build up to Saturn.
Right. All right. So there's still just like a ton of weird stuff in the middle.
Yeah, and there's actually the thing at the bottom, there's a weird like crop circle-y thing that's speaking to me.
All right.
All right, chat, what do you think this is? I get veto power.
For a financial purpose.
Yep.
Looks like an amphitheater, says
Looks like an
Bender.
amphitheater. Okay. Yep.
The grindhouse.
All right. The grindhouse. All right. So what do people say about this?
It's a sports field or a roundhouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's for theater sports.
For theater sports. Okay. Smells swiggy. Sweaty.
No, I like swaggy.
I kind of like swaggy. Smells. Swiggy.
And the techno parties are amazing. Yeah.
All right. Then what does it look like? So I'd say it looks like a two-sided sports field amphitheater.
Do you think there's like a rotating platform in the middle?
I kind of feel like there has to be, yeah. Oop. Rotating circular platform in the middle. I need to remind me about rotating circular platform because I have a story. All right, and then what does it look like on the inside? It rotates at 300 RPM.
It's like the Gravitron.
Yeah. The platform rotates at 300 RPM. That's not an arena, it's a centrifuge. Weird centrifuge. All right.
To separate people from their money. A sign
Yep.
reads simply no black lights. Yeah! This place is
Excellent.
so sketchy. And swaggy.
And swaggy, indeed. Okay, so that is the end of the round. Thank you, chat. You'll get a chance to comment the next time the strangers come around. So about that weird centrifuge.
Oh, you have
I
to
guess
number it.
I do have to number it. All right. Pen, min size. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, beautiful. There we go. All right, so we're going to be going back up to the mages. So right now, if we were to end the turn now, or end the game now, which we wouldn't, the farmers currently have a score of 8. So they have the most pull in this civilization.
Right.
Followed by the mages, the thieves, and the strangers.
So, round 2, mages. Ding, ding,
Round
ding.
2,
2 of
ding, ding, ding.
diamonds.
2 of diamonds.
This
Let me
deck
quick write
contains
that at the
only
top.
diamonds.
All right. Mages 2 is 2 of diamonds. All right. So it's not particularly, excuse me, it's kind of got the least, oh no, I guess aces would have the least pull. So it's not a particularly strong or influential place, but it is your place nonetheless.
All right.
So while you're picking that, so I've kind of mentioned I'm an engineer by training and trade, and I went to an engineering college, a small one, and like one of my last years at the college, they finally finished their sports center because it's not a very big college. It had, I don't know, maybe like 10 or 11 buildings. So rather than, renting out one of the other nearby schools places for graduation, they're like, hey, we've got this cool new place and we have a specialized stage that some of our mechanical engineers helped us build.
Mm-hmm.
But we wanted to get around the problem of, it's like a round amphitheater for playing like hockey and things. And so there are some seats that are bad seats because they're behind the stage. So why don't we solve this problem by making no backs to the stage? We're just going to have a stage that rotates. And they built a stage that rotates slowly.
Uh-huh.
And the pre-graduation thing where we had to practice included a section on here's how you pick which of the 6 entrances, arranged at hexagon points to enter on, how you walk across the stage and where you exit based on the rotation of the stage at that particular point. Engineers.
Engineers, big sigh.
We're a special crew.
So, I picked
All
this
right.
little like cardboard
That's
box looking
so
thing
cute.
with like a
Oh,
little
no.
dot in the roof, and I'm thinking it's either like a place where you go to get like astronomy readings,
Okay.
or
What's it called?
maybe it focuses light, so you
Okay.
can recharge your magic.
Oh, kind of like when you have like an eclipse and you can put like
Yeah.
brown paper over the windows with just pinpoints in it.
Yes. Okay, yeah, pinhole. That's what we'll call it.
Okay.
Number 5's the pinhole.
The pinhole. All right. So what do people say about the pinhole?
It looks boring.
What is this? What are they doing in there? All right. What does it look like on the outside? I think you kind of already mentioned
Yeah,
that.
like a brutalist concrete cube.
With like a pinhole in the top.
Yeah, but people can't see that. But yeah, with a small circular opening on top.
All right. And then what does it actually look like on the inside?
It's kind of a very plain hallway with large columns supporting the roof, and a focused beam of light down in the middle.
Excellent. All right. Draw me a card for the farmers.
8 of clubs.
8 of clubs. That is another future purpose.
Future
Let's see.
farms.
Let me go. Farmers to. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Wrong font. You said 2 of clubs?
8.
8 of 8 of clubs.
Yeah.
Ooh, moving up in the world. How are the farmers gonna be? Well, I guess they're the landowners. Okay, so a future purpose for the farmers. I think this might be when we. Is it too early to claim Saturn?
No.
Okay.
So the farmers are claiming a planet.
Yes. The meat fields I will not explain.
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Ligma.
Oh no.
I'm a big fan of meat planets.
I'm kinda. Don't.
No, no, you don't have to. This is yours.
It is mine.
Oh.
Okay, no. All right. Save that for later. The meat fields may come up later. I can't think of anything better than meat fields now, though.
Well, did you? A wrestler planet meat. All right, all right, all right. We
All
should just
right.
let chat play this game.
Yeah. Actually, let me. This is number 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's. Where's my cursor? Oh, I'm so bad at mouse.
Yep. That's a 6.
Yep. Actually, it's not even a mouse. It's a trackball. Yes, I'm one of those weirdos. Okay. So the meat fields. This is. What do they say about it? There's a whole lot of game up on that their satellite.
It's weird that the noise travels as far as it does.
Oh no. So feather, it is a full ass planet. Why is it? Oh no. Oh, because I hashtagged. Love a variety of xenobiota. Is that even a word? I
Yep,
don't care.
it is now.
Yay!
At least it's not swaggy.
That is that is ripe for the picking. Planet is lush and green and somehow has a ring, despite being a rocky planet. Don't question it. Okay, and then the bone is. It's actually a lot drier once you get to the surface. Very dusty, difficult to deal with for your equipment.
Oh.
All right, so there you go. The meat fields.
What if the rings are made of ice? What if a big ice rock collided with something and it's just, there's the accretion disk?
Okay. Oops. Oh, I messed up.
Oh, God. The rings are made of bacon? Not! This is for a future purpose. We don't need to conquer this planet right now.
Yes, if you choose to use this as your own personal setting, you can make the rings out of bacon. That is something that is an option that you can pick. I will even go so far as to support you in your bacon rings. That sounded awful. Let's continue. Thieves. Bacon.
I'm just thinking about bacon rings now.
I'm so
Like
hungry.
onion rings, but bacon.
Oh, I'd try that. I'd do it.
6 of
heartbeat.
hearts. Our first heart.
6 of hearts. So I think that's social.
Yes, the thieves need a space for socialization.
6 of hearts. All right.
We need like a pub. Actually,
Pub.
I'm gonna grab this big ass thing here.
Yeah, that's a
It's a big thing.
it's a big pub.
Yeah. It's like a casino.
Make our own what is it? Golden saucer.
Yep. Kate Sith is there. But it's bacon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would Kate Sith be like if for Raven folk?
Don't think they would say no to bacon.
Yeah, no, they'll take down meat. I have a doctor who has mentioned a few times that so we've got a pretty healthy crow population a little bit to the south of me that I guess all of the birds in the greater Puget Sound area will fly off to the Bothell area and roost at University of Bothell,
Right.
University of Washington Bothell. And so, there's some pretty prime crow befriending in the area. And I've known multiple people who will just feed crows spare meat.
This place is called the Golden Pig.
The Golden Pig.
Yeah.
All right. What do people say about the Golden Pig?
It's the best place to find someone to do a job for you. If you need something done, it's the place to go to find someone to do it.
If And they have okay burgers.
Yep.
Excellent. What's it look like on the outside? So much porking happens there. Jail. Jail. Jail.
It's quite tall, with large windows and a slanted roof. It towers over everything nearby.
Excellent. And then what's it look like on the inside?
Moulin Rouge. The movie. There's several different floors. Casino, theater, bar.
Okay. A cigarette.
There's some executive suites. For doing business. Yeah. Doing business. Yes.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Everyone knows what time it is. Draw me that card. It's the strangers. Let's go.
Boop, boop, boop. 4 of diamonds.
4 of diamonds. It's not that particularly not. Oopsie.
The strangers just want to be huge.
They do. I know how to format things. Okay. So diamonds is another financial purpose. What was the grindhouse before? Diamonds, another financial purpose. All right, let's pick something fun. I'm actually going to pick something weird.
You go from picking something fun to picking something like weird? Like,
I mean, it's both.
it's both. It's both fun and
It's
weird.
both. So, where's my mouse?
Okay. Oh, that is weird.
Yeah. This ribbon in the sky.
All right, chat, what's it called? What's this ribbon in the sky called? It's number 8.
Have fun.
The skimming?
Yep.
Pork strip?
Pork strip.
What about pork skimming?
Meat feels but shittier.
But shitter.
ribbon? Oh,
You didn't know that?
no.
You thought I was Sky Ribbon this whole time.
I did. This is the giant pork ribbon we carve off and sell like a New York Euro stand. Oh.
Yeah, they shaved the skibbon. Shaved skibbon meat is...
It's... Oh.
What does it look like?
It's somehow a floating ribbon of thin meat.
Meat!
How is... How? How is this floating? Big chicharron! Yes! I hate to ask, but
Do I know
what's
what a
the
chicharron
skim-
is? I don't know.
no, I do. It's isn't that
I have no idea.
isn't that pork skin
Sure.
fried?
Yeah.
Like,
What was your question?
isn't that like the actual name for pork rinds? I could be wrong.
Could be.
Yeah. Yep. What does it look what does
What
it look like on the inside? What? Oh, moist.
Greasy, I think.
Greasy, we'll do greasy.
There's like maybe pockets of hot oil.
Oh.
Crispy outside.
Oh.
Slick. Oh. Oh.
I brought this on myself. The donorist of kebabs. Okay, so that happened to all of us. So after 2 rounds,
We've got so much going on.
we have so much going on. Okay. The mages have a score of 9. The farmers have a score of 16. The thieves have a score of 12, and the strangers have a score of 9. So I believe the farmers still have the most influence here. But you know, we're only at the first break, so anything can change. And good job, chat. Good job. You may have the least influence, but you're doing a lot with it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go a commercial. Let's take a break. Refill our fluids. Get some crispy bacon.
Oh, I could slam some bacon.
We'll be back after these
We'll be back.
messages.
Bees! Live bees! Bee!
Welcome back, everybody, to Can't Draw Horses Club. Today, Carrie and I are playing Beak, Feather, and Bone, a map labeling game that you can buy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I
I
have
like-
this sandwich.
Yay, sandwich. I have candy.
It's pickle and peanut butter.
Pickle and peanut butter?
Mm-hmm.
I respect your choices.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a place that I would go. But I will defend your right to go there. I'm not a pickle lady.
Not a pickle lady?
No, I'm not a pickle lady. Okay, so we had just finished up 2 whole rounds,
Mhm.
so I think that means that the mages are up again.
All right. Drawing a card. 2 of hearts.
2 hearts.
Poor mages.
Poor mages. Mages 3 is the 2 of hearts. All right. So that is another social purpose.
Social for mages. Hmm.
Kind of surprised we haven't gotten a single face card yet.
They're in there somewhere.
They're in there somewhere.
I
I'm-
I trust the deck of cards.
I mean, you pulled a Joker on your first pull, so they're in there. While you're looking, I will tell a fun story to chat about virtual decks of cards. So to test this, to make sure this game was actually legit, I ran it with my friends last weekend. And rather than just using a perfectly fine analog set of cards, I loaded up a copy of like Tabletop Playground that I think I got in a Humble Bundle or something. And like, this is fine. Make the simplest tabletop room ever. A table, a single deck of cards, and 1d10. That's it. What I didn't realize is when I made a room, I wasn't looking too much at the settings, and I guess the default setting is 10 players, no password protect.
Huh?
10 players, no password protect. Who cares? It's just a local game. It's not just a local game. It's not just a local game. So as I'm showing my friends, like, and then I'll draw this deck of cards, blah, 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 I suddenly see a Windows message pop up saying, your firewall has blocked certain features of this program. Would you like to have it unblocked? I'm
Just
like, yeah,
open
of
all your
course.
ports, you know?
I mean, yeah, of course I want to use all of it. And then, so I hit yes without thinking. And that's when a green ghost hand appeared and started throwing cards everywhere. And I stared in confusion. My friends were like, haha, that's really funny, that green ghost hand. I'm like, that's not me. That's not, no. So yeah, that's when I made I quick made a new room that was one player, password protect.
So this is a bathhouse.
This is a bathhouse. Excellent. Does it have a name?
Bath.
Looks like saran wrap.
It looks like saran wrap?
Or maybe like, no, it looks like a greenhouse, honestly.
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
Yeah.
The wet place. The wet palace?
Oh.
Uh,
So, it's up to you, Carrie.
call it... Ooh, okay, yeah, let's go with Mr. Morpheus's Siren Palace.
What is Siren?
Wet?
What, really?
No, I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
just like the name.
Wet. All right, what do people say about it?
I found an acrostic.
You found an acrostic.
It's a... Yeah, for what the name Siren stands for. Alright.
Okay.
So what do people say about it? That it's good that the mages have a place to themselves. It's just like no one else wants to go there.
Oh, it's that bathhouse. Mage enrichment activities. They have those cute little diving rings and maybe some bath toys.
Yeah.
Whole place smells like wet feathers. Speaking of feather, what's it look like on the outside?
So there's just like a high glass ceiling, so you can see entirely within from the outside, except that it's very foggy. There's a lot of condensation on the glass.
Yeah, let's see. Condescension,
Condescension on
condensation.
the class. That's why no one wants to go there.
Uh-huh. Those mages, they think they're so cool. Screw them, I'll get my own bathhouse. Okay, what's it look like on the inside?
It's just various large pools, with things floating in them. Steam rooms? Sure, there's also some steam rooms. Is there a
Oh.
water slide? No, no water slide.
Okay, so it's like the indoor pool of a moderate level, but maybe old hotel.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a Japanese public bath.
Oh, yeah.
Or like
Okay.
a Roman bath.
Like a Roman bath.
Yeah.
I have a very strong sense memory of this hotel that I was in when I was a very young child, like grade school, because our living room set on fire. Don't worry about it. So we had to go.
Localized entirely in your living room?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom, if you're paying attention, but we were varnishing the. She was varnishing the woodworking, and it was an old ass house, so it had iron grates for the furnace, and the fumes caught fire, and it put it out pretty fast. But we had to stay in a hotel for a short bit for all the smoke mitigation. And yeah, there was a hotel with kind of a nice-ish pool and a steam room and a sauna, and I was probably like maybe 4 or 5, and I definitely bounced a little bit too far into the deep end, and that's where my fear of drowning kicked in. Whoops. I'm a smart child. Family friend saved me, so you know, it's all good. But
So
anyway,
you're not currently dead?
I'm not currently dead,
Okay.
though several things have tried. Okay, so I think we've got the farmers up next. Do you want to draw me a card?
9 of clubs.
9 of clubs. We will get those. All right, farmers 3. 9 of clubs. One of us will have a face card eventually. All right, so this has got some pretty high. This is actually the most pull that you can. Nope, second most pull that you can get on a card. So, and the clubs are future purpose. So, all right, what colors? So we got green. What do I want to do here? I mean, when you already have like the meat planet, there's not a lot that you can.
Well, I guess you need the grain planet. Honestly, I
You
was
need
looking at like those dunes.
the dunes in like the lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that whole area, it's just like that could be prepped for
Yeah.
something later.
Yeah. Duniculture. So yeah, we'll claim that was the wrong. There we go. We need the brush. I think I already have a theme for this.
Yes.
So we're gonna label this 10.
Nailed it.
So they're the tuber fields.
That's what the bulging is.
Yes. Like, what could you grow that would actually be okay on giant hills? Just really large potatoes.
Makes sense. No!
What?
Sokar!
No. Tuber Tabernacle. Uh, those hills will be awesome for growing.
Potato.
Like modified potatoes, and yams. Because we're not, it's future, so we're not growing them yet. They just kind of own the property. They are lightly grassed hills. Some tilling has already started. There's a few like lean-tos and things that have been set up. That's not permanent yet. And then bone. What's it look like on the inside? Well,
Once you're really in the hills.
there's actually there's a network of tunnels in there.
Great.
So it's occupied by something that's irritated that the farmers are there, but they've not made moves yet.
Ah.
All right.
Ah.
Giga Gopher is biding its time. All right, thieves.
Thieves.
We thievin'.
Alright, I got a 3 of clubs.
You got a 3 of clubs.
So that's a future purpose.
Yeah. Wait, club? Yes. Water park money laundering scheme.
These things.
Ooh, the Archie things.
The Archie thing. Zooming out to grab some orange.
As opposed to the thing that's immediately south of the Archie things, which is artists' representation of the Museum of, was it? The MoMA in Seattle. Or MoMA? Whatever.
Mopop?
Mopop, yeah. The Mopop. Have you seen that thing from the freeway?
Maybe.
Most motorists haven't because it blinds them.
Can't. Alright, that's number 11.
I think the artist for that stated that they wanted to make it look like the concept of music or or the concept of a guitar or something, and it's very abstract. And I don't actually have a problem with that. I do have a problem with how shiny it can get.
Alright, we're calling this the Doors.
The Doors?
Yep.
Popular bird music outfit, The Doors?
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. What do people say about The Doors?
They're suspicious. The thieves are up to something.
Excellent. And then what does it look like on the outside?
Giant stone slab with arches cut into it that go deep but never seem to end.
Ah, okay. So these arches were made for you.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, what's it look like on the inside? Please say dur dur dur.
Yeah, somehow you just get long and squiggly.
Suddenly Junji Ito.
What does it look like on the inside? Right now there isn't an inside. It's not set up yet.
Okay. What if you have an idea for what the inside will be? I can note it. Otherwise, that's fine.
Yeah, there'll be like dimensional openings to any door.
Oh. Excellent. So the inside is every inside.
Yep.
Good. That's fine. Excellent.
Totally.
No worries.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, and guess what time it is? It's time for the strangers.
They drew 6 of spades.
6 of spades. I think that is our first past purpose.
Oh. All right.
All right. So something that had a purpose but maybe does not anymore.
What about this old skibbin over here?
Oh no. You can't go all skibbing. You just can't go all skibbing. You gotta
Well, I
mix
mean
things up.
that's a used up skibbin.
It is a used up Okay, how about this? If nothing else jumps out in the next like 20 seconds, I will the Moby strip. Think you mean Arby's strip. Oh.
Just a never-ending sheet of roast beef
Oh.
and cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce. Oh. Okay, you know what?
No,
Here.
no,
What?
no. Come
No,
on,
no,
find
no.
a spot.
I am finding a spot. Let's see. We will do where's my cursor? Nope, not there. Control Z. There we go. This weird loopy thing.
Yeah, it looks like a stethoscope.
Kind of does. All right.
All right, but yeah, chat has to name it.
And then I will write on it. When I find my cursor. 12. Okay. The Horn of Announcements. The Hakarl Fields. I actually kind of like the Horn of Announcements.
I thought you were gonna say you kind of like a Carl.
I have not tried Hakarl, and I'm okay with that continuing to be the status. Okay, the Horn of Announcements.
What do
It
people
served-
say?
What do people say?
Everybody's
Alex
talking
Olmos.
about the Horn of Announcements.
It's loud and startling. So it used to be loud and startling. Boy, am I glad they stopped using that thing. Oops, still screams time to time. Source unknown. It was used to announce the new skivens that appeared, but was destroyed by an angry Scabrian.
Mm-hmm. It's canon.
Oh my god. Alright. What does it look like on the outside? Information on what a Scabrian is left as a exercise for the reader.
Julia, man, I was trying to eat. You can't just pop out here with skibbendy toilet.
It's all pipes, many of them broken. An impossible mix of metallic tubes and horns.
It's little fish painted on them.
Yeah, with little fish painted on them. All right. What does it look like on the inside? I'm going to steal from Thorsokar, and there's a high-powered electrical array on the inside.
Great.
Oh no. Now filled with Scabrian nests. Go in and find out. Excellent. Good. 100%. No notes. All right.
Well, that's the end of
So-
that round.
It's the end of that round. I think the farmers are still kicking butt on the influence.
16.
Yep.
Yeah, 25. Yeah.
Yeah. I should be keeping a running tally.
Nah,
I'm not, but I should be.
we're great at math.
We're
Actually,
super
you're
good
okay
at
at
math.
math.
I'm
You can do all the math.
I'm okay at math. My working memories could be better than it is, but that's what paper's
Gotta
for.
get more RAM installed.
Yeah, no, that's actually the problem. We've joked that my spouse has said that I've got the better CPU and the better hard drive, but he's got way better RAM. Anyway, mages.
Yep. 7 of spades.
7 of spades. Let us do this thing. Mage 4. 7 of spades.
I got this thing all figured out already.
You got this thing all figured
Got
out.
it
So
all figured out.
spades are a past purpose. What is it? 13, I think. I can count. Bathhouse does imply a filth house.
This is the Mage Academy.
The Mage Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Is it just the Mage Academy, or do you have a fancy name?
I don't know. We don't really have any named characters yet.
Not yet. We have managed to avoid actually injecting any characters, and we're at the 1.5 hour mark. That is impressive.
This is 13, I believe. Yes.
Yes. The Scrivarium
Yes.
from Quixotic.
Yes.
Quixotic Scrivener.
It's
Excellent.
Quixotic.
Quixotic?
Yeah.
Is that
like
how you
Don
pronounce
Quixote.
it? Fuck. All right. Okay. Yep. I was years old when.
Yes. It's a real word.
No, I know it's a real word. I've just been pronouncing it wrong for decades. I'm smart. Quixotic. Oh, both are correct? In English. Okay, so the Scrivarium. Simon Begoth's Wizard University. What do people say about the Scrivarium?
That it should be torn down.
It should be torn down. Right? This was a past purpose?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
they stopped going to school, you know. They decided they just didn't need school anymore.
Okay.
We don't need schools.
All right. What does it look like on the outside?
I don't know. It just looks like an institutional building. It's brick, I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Like a typical institutional building with a brick facade.
Yep.
And then for bone, what does it look like on the inside?
It's just like a various mix of like lecture halls and a large library with empty shelves. It's dusty.
All
And
right.
there's graffiti.
All right. Full of graffiti. Why does it, it's weird. The text doc is underlining graffiti. I'm like, did I spell it wrong?
I don't know how many graphs it has.
Okay.
Ooh, I like pervaded with the smell of discarded knowledge
Yes.
and ghosts.
Sprayed with the smell of discarded knowledge
And
and ghosts.
Yes.
Excellent. 100%. No notes.
Well, those are yeah,
Those are notes, I
Those
guess.
are
All right, fine. All right. Number 14 is going to the farmers. All right.
boo. Ace. Spades.
Farmer 4. So a 1 of spades. This is still not a face card. This is the least influential thing. So it's a past purpose.
Just some old shed.
It's just an old shed. So it's something I think that reminded the farmers of what they used to be. And what they must not return to.
You think these bridges are made of skibbon?
They're probably made of skibbon.
Now that I look at them.
Yeah.
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 They're all connected by the skibbon.
They're all connected by the skibbon. That's all right. So I'm gonna do this tiny little dealy here, little building. Is it 14? I think I said. Whoop. Oop. Control
Yeah,
C.
it is 14.
All right.
Polymerized. Yeah, the ox. It's like carbon fiber skibbon.
Oh. All right. So this is kind of like an old like hydroponic farming that they used to do. I'm trying to think, like the waterworks, perhaps. We'll call
The
it
water fields?
The water fields. I like that. I just noticed that the ambling market, the meat fields, the tuber fields, and the water fields.
Yes. Farmers, great at... No meat juice.
Ew. I mean, unless it's stock, in which case that's actually fine.
That's what plants crave.
Oh. I will not be watering my plants with chicken stock, thank you very much.
So many nutrients. It's good for people. It's good for plants.
Oh. Wonder why they abandoned that old building. I really liked the... Well, it wouldn't be tomatoes. It would be some weird, like, hybrid, like...
Squashes.
Squashados or something.
Squashados?
Squashados from there. I hear they got an infusion of money from somewhere. All right, and what it looks like on the outside, it is a well-tended and well-loved little building.
Biddling.
Biddling. With nice windows. And well-kept piping. On the inside, it's surprisingly well kept for being basically unused.
Can barely smell the dankness.
Can barely smell the dankness.
And the rotting squashados.
Well, I'd actually say there isn't a smell of rot. You can still find a few like pioneer plants growing there. Squashado. I think a pioneer plant is a name for a plant or a crop that you don't mean to plant and it just shows up.
That's a volunteer.
Volunteer, thank you. That is what I meant. Like my pumpkins. That, of course, now this year I intend on actually, purposely growing pumpkins in my lawn as opposed to accidentally growing pumpkins in my lawn last year. So this year I'm expecting them to die.
Because it's on purpose.
Yes, exactly. I've even
little faith.
I even bought a tarp to kill a small little tag of my lawn and put a little bed there for. So I had tarp budget for Operation Kill My Lawn. Anyway,
did you use the whole tarp?
Yeah, actually, I had to fold it up.
Mm.
It's just a small little, I think I bought a 9x9 tarp.
So
it's
like
not
your
that
whole
big.
lawn?
Yeah, no, I'm not killing the whole. Okay, I'm not purposely killing the whole lawn.
Alright, Ace of clubs for the thieves.
Ace of clubs for the thieves. Alright. Thieves 4. So clubs are a future purpose.
The future thievery.
What is it? It's for clubs? Clubs? Oh, yep, future.
Future thief things.
Future thief things.
It's a little house.
What is it? Where are you?
Down at the bottom.
Down at the bottom. This old house. Oh, it's so wee. It's so wee. It's got like an A-frame going
Yep.
on there.
That's why I picked it. This is 15?
Yes. This little house of mine, I'm gonna make it crime. Dr. Ligma, PhD, correct.
Oh, I was gonna call it the safe house. You know, where people could go to lose some heat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just in case they were the unsafe house. Yeah,
The un-
yeah, it's called the unsafe house.
The unsafe house. All right, what do people say about the unsafe house?
That there's been some unsavory types hanging around.
There's been some unsavory types. Oh. Tried to add an extra U to unsavory, and it is angry at me. Got it set for American English. All right, some unsavory types hanging around. What's it look like on the outside?
It's tall A-frame, and there's no windows facing the city.
No windows facing the city. So it just kind of has, you're overlooking the void.
Yep.
All right, and then what's it like on the inside?
High ceilinged, raw wood. There's a basement. There's a surprisingly large basement.
Okay, has a basement. Has a surprisingly large basement. Got a bunch of like cots and stuff in there, or
Yeah, bunk beds.
excellent. All right. Doesn't want. There we go. Okay. Well, it's that time again. It's that time to give chat what they want.
Well,
Why do we keep doing this?
I don't know. Time keeps progressing, and we keep progressing.
Yep.
Can we take the sausage-shaped building left of number 2?
All right, let's see where the
Which one of these is a sausage?
left of number 2. Where's number 2?
2's the market.
The market.
Oops.
Oh, is it? You mean this weird tube to the immediate northwest, like 2 buildings away?
That thing, probably, yeah. But
So yeah,
first,
are we
let's
thinking-
draw for it.
Yeah, let's draw for it.
It's 2 of clubs.
2 of clubs. So clubs is a future purpose and not a very good one.
So, chat, what would you like to do with this sausage?
Strangers.
Strangers.
4 is 2 of clubs. Consume. Sausage storage facility. All right, so let's go purple, purple.
So they plan to put a bunch of meat inside and then eat the meat. a live growing hot dog that is restrained to the ground until it grows big enough to let loose.
That's horrifying, and I kind of like it.
What are people saying about it? What do people say about the sausage? If that is its real name.
Future after the sausagorium, time extruder, meat tube. Oh. Future sausage. The noise is terrible and evokes a primal sympathy.
The legless tube of meat chained to the ground.
I'm going to name it time extruder and not explain this.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. The noise is terrible.
I
And
fear the
evokes-
writhing.
Primal sympathy. I fear the writhing. Alright. Oh. So, yeah, it is kind of drooling, isn't there? A puddle of
Ugh.
oddly oily. There's
Sausage water?
Yeah, sausage water is the least. I was going to say, okay, pools at the lower entrance. That's the least horrifying way I could have phrased that. I could have used words like discharge. Inside, the walls look like they are breathing. That is about as much. Okay, thank you, chat. That's horrifying.
Good.
I am
Yep.
not going any worse than that. I'm not making it more cursed, Jackie. I appreciate you. This is my level of curse. This is beyond my level of curse.
I like Mangled Pixels edition.
But they are not. The truth is far worse. Oh no. But they are not. The truth is far worse. Thank you, chat.
Just trying to get
Thank.
the sausage taste out of my brain.
I have sausages in the fridge. I
You could
probably
you
won't
could go
be
inspect
having them
those right now.
today.
You could go check them for discharge. And writhing.
We have a sous vide cooker, a sous vide.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bags leak just a little bit,
Just a little bit.
and yeah, I do cook a lot of sausage in that thing. It
It's,
needs occasional cleaning.
Sausage water.
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
I hate
nope.
doing steak and then water gets into the bag and then you've got a boiled steak.
Oh, ugh.
It's-
Yeah. That's no bueno.
It's no bueno.
I at least have a seal. Like, I've got a vacuum sealer at least, so. Ugh. Anyway, so that's it for round 4.
Yeah.
So after 4 rounds, what are we up to here? We're up to a quantity of points. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who's leading it anymore. We can do math later.
We could make math later.
I can make math later.
Oh, should we take a break now or?
Oh, yeah, we can maybe do a little early and then
Yeah.
finish up with like, I don't know, 2 more rounds.
'Cause
How many
we
rounds?
gotta find some faces.
We have to find some faces. It's fun.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll be back after these messages. Just clear your mind, clear your body,
Mm-hmm.
clear your sausage water.
Mm-hmm.
See you soon.
It's aqueous. It's dangerous in large quantities. Tends to pool in low places.
Welcome back, everybody, to Can't Draw Horses Club. I'm Corey, and Carrie and I are playing Beak, Feather, and Bone, a map labeling game that you too can play and have, especially if you like what you see here and get some inspiration from that. Actually, you can just have this one too. You could take this from the what we've done today.
Yep.
You can use it for your own games at home.
May everything holy help you if you do.
So, you did some math.
I did some math, and chat backed me up on this. So, after 4 rounds, the farmers are in the lead with 26, followed by a pretty tight match of the mages at 18, the strangers at 17, and the thieves at 16. So I think it is time for the mages again.
Yep. Jack. Hearts.
Jack of hearts. You did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll say 0 of hearts. All right, so hearts is a social purpose. So even though it's 0, I wouldn't say that's not necessarily that it has no influence, just that maybe the rival is bringing down its influence, introducing a complication.
So we've got some sort of a mage social thing.
Yep. And your rival will come from one of the 3 other factions of your choice.
So you know those like steps for like washing for laundry and stuff that people hang out on? Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking this hole is. Just kind of steps for mages to sit and do a hangout.
To do a hangout?
Yeah. Okay, no laundry. The mages aren't doing laundry. No.
Big steppy.
Big steppy. 17.
17. All right. So what are the steps called?
The giant steps.
Okay. The giant steps. All right. What do people say about this?
It's too loud to have a conversation.
It's just lousy, filled with mages.
Yep.
All right, and then feather. What does it look like on the outside?
It's a large pit with sort of staggered steps.
Many bird people sitting in there.
Yep.
All right, and then what is it like on the inside?
It's like it's like a giant noise catcher, like a giant like an amphitheater, but it just collects all the noise in the middle.
Oh, like a parabolic deal?
Yeah. And when it rains, everything gets slippery.
Oh. It's like a slip and slide down there.
Yeah.
Slip and slides resulted in broken bones, which is to say, a slip and slide.
Yeah, I've slipped and slid before.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it now, but I have. All right. Oh, now you get a rival.
Okay.
So your rival's got to be from the farmers, thieves, or strangers.
Strangers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
legit. Yep. All right. So I'm gonna do the rival down here. I'm gonna put it by the strangers section. Rival. Okay, so it's rival to the building that was
17.
17. Rival 17 to the giant steps. All right, so this is the first time this has come up, so time for me to move to the next page. All right, so what is the name of this rival? Uh-oh.
The
What?
Arch Beef Shop? The
What?
Giants are steps.
The giant. What?
I like PTA too. Yeah. What about the the PTA beef shop?
Right. Well, this is. I think they intend for the rival to be a person,
Yeah,
but if you
That's
want
their
to, if
name.
you want
Arch Beef
to,
Shop.
is
Yeah.
the. Oh my god. Okay. The Arch Beef Shop of the PTA or what?
We could just drop PTA. Arch
Okay.
Beef Shop is enough.
That's that's fair.
It's Mr. Arch Beef Shop to you.
Beef Shop. Oh, okay. So Beak is what's the rival's reputation? The can Beef Shop arches over other places. Never skips leg day.
Yeah, that's great. Giant calves.
Giant bird calves.
Makes a mean pastrami or made of mean pastrami? Which is it, chat?
Sure. Both. No, makes up pastrami. Makes a mean pastrami. All right. What's their appearance? What do they look like?
Yeah, I think the first thing you notice is the calves. It's gotta reiterate giant calves.
Just got some thick calves. Do they have any like special clothing or 8 foot tall? Just real girthy. It sounds like they're like half raven folk and half giant, which might be why they're so angry here. So, Bone is what's their true motivation? Meat miter.
Yeah, meter. The They want to take over the giant steps and live there and convert it into condos.
Mm.
They used to live on the steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
They want their nest back.
Like all birds, they're stealing food off the steps. Okay. So there's our first rival.
All right.
Okay.
So next up is farms.
All right. Farm 18. What have we drawn?
King of clubs.
Oh shit.
Oh,
It's happening.
Shit.
Okay, Farmer 5. 0 of clubs. It's the king.
We got future farms.
Got future farms. Only someone's real angry about the future farms this time. Okay, something real interesting here. That either the thieves or the mages will be real salty about, because I want to spread the love around. We all need NPCs. So, okay. I think I see something here.
Right?
I gotta do brush. No, brushy brush. Brushy brush.
Brushy, brushy.
Brushy brush. This weird stairs. And number 18. Meat disposal plant. I'm gonna call them the undercaves. But caves typically are under. Don't worry about it.
These ones are under the under ones.
Yes, they're sub caves. So this will be a future purpose. So the what people say, the farmers already got all that good land on the upper surface. Why do they need this land underneath the ground? Farm futures.
Yeah. I was very close to making a Park Futures joke earlier. Nope. 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 Dr. Linkman, nope. 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 No. Nope.
No, nope, no utter stalactites. Absolutely not. I do actually periodically make chicken stock.
Stalactites!
Come on. I ain't saying that. I'll let Corey say that one.
Stalactites!
I was just gonna have bug farms. I am not having the geology lactate, but if you wish to add that in your game, I ain't gonna stop you. This is not on me. I did not make this one cursed.
No, we talked about this earlier. It was that 2 of clubs that did it.
It was the 2 of clubs that made it cursed.
Why do we even have that card? I'm
Why
crying.
do we even have that card? Okay. So I would say it's a terraced cave.
I agree.
What?
I agree.
A lime-rich slurry. Let's see, pockmarked with bug holes. Sometimes it extrudes a lime-rich slurry. Fine, chat. There you go.
Where does it extrude from?
Uh, the stalactites. Stalactite. Extrude a lime-rich slurry. Why is...
Because it doesn't have
I
a
do
G,
mean
it's a
that.
C.
Yeah.
C for ceiling.
See it for ceiling. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't know the spelling thing. Okay. And then bone, what's it like on the inside?
Milky.
Lots of oh god. Lots of chittering. Some milky pools. This is horrifying. Some piles of building materials. And what? Occasional echoing screams.
Not all of our buildings need to scream.
Yeah, we're gonna leave. Shit. Not all of our. Oh, hold on, I gotta
Yeah. Thank you, Scrapyard Ghost Train. Could it be said that the stalactite Kappa?
I'm gonna eat an inhaler.
Oh, I'm so sweaty now.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go.
I'm not gonna be able to play tonight. I got Jackbox later.
Oh no! Oh, you're pre-gaming. Oh. All right. Okay. So this is 18. So rival 18 is going to the thieves.
What's their problem with the undercaves?
Okay. So
The tasteful
tasteful,
side caves.
tasteful side caves. Okay. Oh, let's see. What's a good name? All right. I'm gonna call him Shivs McGee. Okay, so then Beak is what's his reputation? I guess what's
Yeah.
their reputation? So say they're real quiet, but they never forget a grudge. Okay, what's their appearance? Do they have like the stereotypical eye patch? I think they
Yeah.
kind of, yeah,
They
they got a red eye patch.
they read into some geological features.
Oh, yeah. They have tasteful but practical clothing.
3'4".
3'4". 3 foot dollar sign inches.
Money
3 foot
inches.
4 inches. 3 foot money inches,
They
and
get taller the more wealth they acquire.
under their cloak is just a bandolier of shivs. And then, what's their true motivation? Finds them too lewd and opposes them on the basis of public decency? No, this was their caves. They got treasure down here. Or, okay, they're terrified of insects. kind of like some of the 1,000 shivs in a trench coat. Yeah, so we'll do a combination of what I was gonna do and what chat has suggested. Um, which was they hid a treasure down here. Treasurer 5 down here. But they're terrified of termites. After losing feathers to them as a hatchling. They want the bugs gone. All right, that's Shivs McGee.
All right, I'm just gonna take off my headphones here for a second.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Laughing so hard we heat the building, as is the way of things.
So we're up to
The
thieves.
thieves. Thieves is 19.
Okay, I am drawing a queen of clubs.
Dang, we're just going wild here. Okay, Queen of Clubs. Thieves 5. 0 clubs. Queen.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
All right. So it's a future thing that a rival is interfering with.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is a cool building.
Look how there's a little diamond in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Is this 18 or 19?
19.
Oh, I
All
like
right.
nightclub. It will
Ni-
be a really awesome nightclub.
Excellent. So, figuring out a name for the nightclub.
The
Flyby Nightclub.
bat. Yes.
Back.
Yeah. Fly-by nightclub.
Excellent. All right. What do people say about the Flyby Nightclub?
That the advertising makes it look really cool and awesome. It's gonna be the hottest new location in town here.
Excellent. And then what does this really cool place look like on the outside? Uphill skating. How would you just like a really big turbine or
Hmm. On the outside, it looks it's like large and blocky with a dome in the middle.
okay. A crashed satellite. Like a disco ball imploding upward.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Disco ball, yay, nay?
Disco ball, yeah.
Okay.
There's like mirror shards scattered all over the outside.
All over the outside. Excellent. And then what does the hottest new club that has everything look like on the inside?
Kind of like dark mahogany and red velvet.
dark mahogany,
Mahogany.
mahogany. You said black velvet?
Yep. No, I said red.
Red
But
velvet.
Black velvet's kind of cool.
Black velvet. Um,
Several dance floors.
several dance floors.
And then like little side tables for like
Side
social things.
tables for social things.
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So then, what faction has a person who is just angry about the Fly-By Night Club? See red velvet and I wanted painted black.
The mages.
The mages. All right. Where are the mages here? Here we go. All right. So, oop. So this was rival to 19?
Yep.
Should do fly by. Do to the under caves. What?
Dr. Linguist giving us a name. Grand Archwitch Karen Crimson, 4th. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep. All right,
Yeah.
Karen Crimson.
Grand Archwitch. Karen.
Krenrin.
Crimson. The 4th, as my fingers lose their ability to type incoherent sentences. Okay. So this. So what's Karen's reputation?
The most powerful magic user in the city.
Magic user in the city. Losing so many upstart collegiates to the whims of socializing over studying. Hey, socializing is important. All study, no socialize. Make something. Anyway, what is Grand Archwitch Karen Karen Crimson the 4th?
Just layers of sweaters and shawls.
Does she have a hat?
Trying to think of what the hat would be.
Leopard print. Which hat?
Just a cone hat. Just a pointy cone hat.
Excellent. And then what's her true motivation?
She wants access to the club. See, her reputation doesn't give her access. It's just money. She doesn't really have money.
Hmm. It requires money she does not have. Well, we can't have that.
Oh, gotta shut her down.
Gotta shut it down. If I can't have it, no one will.
can. Yeah.
No one will.
All right.
All right. So
I
then
guess.
we have. I guess it's that time again, isn't it?
Yep. Yep.
So what did chat draw? Burn
10.
through
It's a 10 of
a
diamonds.
10.
It's a
10 of
financial thing.
diamonds. A financial thing, and a particularly powerful one, too. All right. The strangers. 5. 10 of diamond. Okay, so what's some good meat conflict sub-ocean. It's just gravy all the way down. Make it a little more purple.
Oh,
Got a fruit by the foot plant.
don't put that in their heads.
Like, that's any worse than meat strips.
I don't know if anyone said anything about worse. Meat by the foot! No!
The Great Tongue Market is descriptive, and we're going to assume that's not literal. The Great Tongue Market, friend. I hope that's not
Literal tongue market.
The literal tongue market. I hope that's not literal. Keeping that in. What do people say about the literal tongue market? I hope that's not literal. It's just owned by Tony Tongue. It's lingual. Smells great, but I wish the ground was drier. Full of tasteful goods.
Sign meant to say lateral.
Lateral.
Utopia for the tastes.
What is it?
All flavors accepted.
All flavors accepted. Utopia. Can't type anymore. Lack of a divorce. Oh, the tongue loves to taste you. No. Tongue loves the taste of the bottoms of your shoes. It sure does not.
Sure doesn't.
Sure doesn't.
No.
What does it look like? What does Feather? What does this place look like?
It doesn't look like it enjoys the flavor of your shoes.
Mm-hmm. What doesn't it look like? Ground. Oh. Ground is rough, pinkish, and wet. Parentheses, not actually a tongue OMG.
Yes, beautiful cloth awnings encourage you to look up. Please look up. Don't look down.
Yep, I'm adding that. Cloth awnings encourage you to look up. Please look up. Don't look down. A tasteful establishment otherwise. Spice stall's an impossible variety.
That's what it's like inside, I guess.
That's what it's like inside. We'll do that. Spice stalls in impossible variety. Oh boy.
Any flavor could be found here.
Yep. Only sells pork features. Okay. All right. So that happened to all of us.
Yeah.
So that's the end of this round.
Yeah.
We have about a half an hour left. I think that this might be the time where we determine the...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got a math up at the top.
which I think actually ends up being extremely easy because we got 3 zeros and a 10.
Yep.
Oh,
But that puts the strangers
no.
in the lead.
Well,
Guess who owns the seat of power?
welp. So, where did we put our seat of power
Top
again?
left.
Top left. Okay, so it's the pink. Congratulations, strangers. What the heck does the seat of power do? The Carnoplex. Honestly, yeah.
Carnot or Carnet?
Either. It's the same word, really.
Ah.
All right, we're gonna do this purple. Do this white. Okay. Carnaplex. Yeah. Do this none. It deserves to be in all caps. The Carnaplex. They really put their hearts into it. They really put their hearts into it. Look, when I played this game last week, we just did bird puns. We didn't do meat and, animal product puns, but, go off, chat.
Like, you know how, like, the quiet year is, like, a contemplative,
Yeah.
like, slow game, and not a game where just a bunch of people do mushrooms and make factories that make clothing that are in the shape of the clothing they make?
Yep.
So much. This is a game about bird people and their meat culture.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Ah.
All right. So anything else, chat, that people say about the Carnaplex? The walls are delicious, I guess. Okay, so what does it look like on the outside? It lives. Meat culture is our experimental fungal meat product. It's pulsating.
Great. Good. Love that for us.
Which is honestly kind of disturbing.
A regular
Because
healthy beat.
It otherwise looks like a normal building. Pulsating with a normal, healthy.
We're not sure what's
beat.
inside the eggs near the walls.
We're not sure what's inside the eggs near the base of the walls. What else is on the inside, Jet? If you put your ear against the wall, you can hear slithering.
No one in chat said that. No, yeah, they did. Okay, God. Ugh.
I'm not that. Yeah. If you put your ear against the wall, you can hear slithering. All right. So that's the Carnaplex. And that's our city.
Cool.
I don't think we named our city.
We didn't.
We didn't.
I figured we could do that now.
We
Now
could do that
we
now.
We understand so much about it.
Yep. Someone's always playing trance there. How do you even?
This is the
It's a portal to the meat dimension. Is this city anything but God's blind spot?
That's a really good name. No, no mute cute.
Cute. So anyway, I'm glad I got to play this game today.
Thank you for bringing this game today, Carrie.
You're welcome, Corey.
Thank you all for joining us and helping us. Yeah, that's the
Angels fear-
subtitle. That's like that's on the
Yeah.
signs for the city.
Yep. Your angels fear to tread because of that weird, squishy sound it makes.
Okay, now
Sure.
I'm going back to booth.
Okay, we're going back to
Going back
booth.
to booth.
Going back to
I
booth.
think I got your links all set.
Uh-huh.
I
Yep.
got your kind.social and
Yep. It's the kind.social.
and
And
an
there's
Etsy
a-
thing,
and an Etsy thing. And some ancient Tumblr.
some ancient Tumblr.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
if you like what you saw here, feel free to throw some money at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun or buy something from store.loadingreadyrun.com or throw some bits in the chat or super thanks on YouTube.
And maybe comment in the YouTube if you run a one-shot in the Meat City.
Yes. We've recreated Dimension 20's A Crown of Candy. I remember that place being a little different. Upcoming lore jerky. No, I'm shutting it down. This is the end of stream.
I do know where the beef jerky experience is. It's a store in my state. We're done now.
We're done now.
We're done.
We're done.
We're done. Lurky?
We're done.
We're done.